So don't fucking ever bring your husband, your boyfriend, your whatever the fuck you want to call him with you to your gynecologist appointment, because this immature asshole that I used to call a fucking boyfriend just broke up with me over my gynecologist appointment. Let me explain. So last night we had some friends over for one of my friends' birthday parties, and we were up pretty fucking late. They were here pretty late, and we didn't go to bed till late. So this morning I get a fucking alarm on my fucking phone at 8 a.m. for a fucking gynecologist appointment. I had to be there at 8:30, looking like this. And I'm not feeling good. I can't probably drive myself. So I wake my man up and nudge him. And I'm like, hey, I know you really don't want to do this. I don't want to have to ask you, but you're going to have to drive me to this appointment. Of course, this man did not argue with me. He was like, whatever you need me to do, babe, whatever. I'll get up right now and I'll get ready. He gets showered, I get up, I get dressed, barely. I'm trying to chug water and whatnot. And we get in the car and we get going and we get to the doctor's appointment, get to the parking lot. And when we pull into the parking lot, I straight up tell him, hey, if you want to just stay here, I'll be right back. This man says, no, I'm going to go in with you. And I'm like, no, you don't need to do that. You just sit your ass right here, please. Because I don't know about you ladies, I know he's my man and I've been with him for 7 fucking years and he's seen kids come out of my hoo-ha in my body, but that's just like, I don't know, you just don't need to, you don't need to. But this man, being the good man that I thought he was, okay, was like, no, I'll go in with you. You don't need to go in by yourself. I know you don't feel good, da-da-da-da, because sometimes my blood sugar drops and my body does weird shit. Anyway, so we get inside. And we get in the waiting room, and I get to the front, I check in, I do my paperwork. The normal fucking gynecologist doctor bullshit. I sit down, and this freaking man stands up. He's gonna go back there with me. And I'm like, hey, how about you just hang out here? Literally, it's not gonna take long. I promise, you just chill. And he straight up insists again. He insisted to come back with me. What am I supposed to do? Have a fight with this man in the whole fucking gynecologist parking lot or waiting room? Fuck no. The fucking person to take me back to my room is sitting there waiting on me. So I'm like, whatever. So then I get to my room and the girl leaves and we're sitting there, we're talking, and I'm like, you don't really gotta be all up in here like that. All they're gonna do is just like get on that table right there that you see, spread my legs, they swab, they just check me out, do whatnot. And he's like, what do you mean? As I'm trying to explain this to him, I'm obviously taking my pants off and getting dressed out and putting the gown on. And he's like, what are we doing in here? What's happening right now? And this man looks so fucking confused. And at this point, I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and explain any more to you, because the doctor knocks and he walks in. And I said, yes, it's a male doctor. I've had this doctor since I was literally 15 in high school, since my mom first took me to the doctor. I'm pretty sure he birthed me or some weird shit like that. That's why he's my gyno. Obviously, the doctor, he asked me how I am. He asked me to move towards the end of the table with my legs. I'm saying, I look over at my man, and he's ghost white. I'm just so uncomfortable at this point, and my doctor's trying to ask me how I am, how I've been, da-da-da-da, and I look over at him again. He literally looks like he wants to fucking throw up, and I'm like, I fucking told you to stay in the waiting room. It really wasn't this big of a deal. It takes 5 seconds. And so anyways, my doctor, so as my man's sitting over there looking like he's gonna fucking throw up, my doctor goes, oh, what? And he goes in to say, honey, you got some major bruising back here on your cervix. And then this sweet old man goes in to say, honey, if I was your age, he said, if I was a female, I'd have some bruising back there too. He's a weird dude, but he's so fucking nice. And then it dawned on me, I'm like, how the fuck did I get this bruising back here? And I'm thinking, I forgot that my man and I, when everybody left last night, this is why I was so tired and hungover. We took the extra bottle of wine upstairs, we both popped a fucking spicy cube, and we got nasty. Really nasty, which now explains why it really hurts to walk this morning as well. And I can't sit there and tell my doctor that, oh, hey, my man and I just ate a whole box of spicy cubes last night, you know what I mean? Because he'd be like, what the fuck are those? And then it would just be into an entirety of another situation. I get done with my appointment. I check out, we get to the car, and my man has not said a fucking word to me this whole fucking time after that. We get to the car, and this man just fucking starts going off on me. Every name in the book, calling me I'm flirting with my 60-some-year-old gynecologist. He was flirting with me. This man was delusional. He's lost some marbles. The entire car ride home, all he did was fucking yell at me. And I'm literally like, this could have been prevented. First of all, if you had just fucking stayed in the car like I told you to. When we got home, he literally packed his stuff and and left. He's been gone for hours. I haven't heard from him. Literally packed all of his shit over a gynecologist appointment. I'm so shocked. I don't really know what to think, but I'm also thanking God because of the fact that I literally was in a relationship with somebody like that, so immature and so stupid. What the fuck?
Do not bring your husband with you to your gynecologist appointment.
I must say, I'm with the boyfriend on this one. What the hell? I didn't even know that a man can be a gynecologist. I'm really just finding out what's a gynecologist. I catch on pretty well. But you can be a pussy doctor? And the fact that she was 15 is weird, man. I hope this story is fiction because they gotta have some type of laws in effect where you can't do this. Like, that don't even make sense. She was 15. Her mama knew about it and it was the dude. So she 30. So that means that he's like in his 30, 35, 40. Man, hell no. Nah, I ain't going for that one. But my man ain't wrong, man. I probably have to take me a couple hours out the crib too, because what do you mean that your gynecologist is a man? That's crazy. I thought that she was gonna have bruises and the boyfriend was gonna be like, we ain't sleep for a while. Why you got bruises back there? But that's weird. But we on the topic of gynecologists, so let's keep going, y'all. Stay tuned. See you soon. Let's go.
Do not do it, because tell me why I'm in there on the table, spread out like an eagle. She walks in, she's looking around. My husband's over there scrolling on his phone because I had this appointment. So I brought him with me. I drug him along. She walks in, she's looking around in there, and she's like, oh, what? She's like, got some bruising on your cervix. Me knowing damn well I forgot about this appointment. We had popped a couple spicy cubes and went a few rounds last night for a couple of hours. That sounds about right to me, but no. She didn't make it out like that at all. And she didn't even give me time to speak before she says, you know what? You really shouldn't go that long without putting something inside of you that large. Talking about him, I'm like, ma'am, are you flirting with my husband right now? Are you flirting with him? Do I need to leave the room? He's over there. He perks up. He's grinning ear to ear. He's thinking, damn, I'm glad I came, because he has since told 48 people. So I'm telling the internet. He'd put it on a damn billboard if he could at this point. He proceeds to then get up and take out the female anatomy little thing and starts asking her questions about it. And she's answering him. We're done here, y'all. We're done. So don't bring your man with you to your gynecologist appointment.
Who was going to tell me that your gynecologist knows that you were an absolute last night? Who's going to tell me? I'm looking at all my friends right now. My man was out of town for 3 weeks. Do you know what being touch deprived for 3 weeks does to a woman? He was out of town for 3 weeks on a business trip. He got home yesterday. Flights were delayed, all the things. So by the time he got home, I was feral. I was fiending. I had a few glasses of wine. I ordered a sushi. I had popped not one but 2 spicy cubes, so she was not acting right. I ended up going for like a few hours. That's a long time. We do not normally go that long, but it had 3 weeks. So we wanted to spend the whole day together today, and I forgot that I had a fucking OB appointment at 8 in the morning. So I was like, just come with me, and then afterwards we can bop around and hang out together. So there I am, full spread charcuterie, and my husband's on the little tiny chair of shame behind me, probably trying to disassociate. And she's like, okay, everything looks good. We'll see you next 6 months, I think. And she's like, I do have to tell you though, your cervix is pretty bruised, so you just take it easy down there. She said, you got to ease into putting something so large down there. The way my man's ears perked up, we had to celebrate, he said. And I have not heard the fucking end of it. He is outside on the patio grilling steaks. Ladies, leave your man at home for those appointments. He don't need to be there.
Next time my girl go see a gynecologist, I gotta goddamn go, and I gotta make sure I perform the day before. Cause what the hell? I don't know what the hell a spicy cube is, but they keep on talking about we took a spicy cube, and I think this shit like a spicy cube commercial or something, man. You can't tell me Spicy Cube ain't tell them, because the last 2 girls, their story was too similar. Old girl at the end spiced it up a little bit more with the steaks and the grilling, but they told the same story. I think they ass lying. But until we meet again, my friend, I'm out. Don't take your man to the gynecologist, because the doctor might want to see what he working with. Spicy Cube, looking nice, but it's your boy Schoolie. Until we meet again, my friend, I'm out.